Hi, and welcome to our third edition of Sadda Squad. And it's been a brilliant day, and what a happy camp the Sadda Squad are after a brilliant victory versus KKR. In the studio today, we have Aryan in Canada, we have Yuvraj in Mumbai doing us proud on Geo Cinema, and we have Rishabh, who might not be too happy in Delhi, supporting KKR. Quickly, first to our guest from Delhi, Rishabh, if the game didn't stop when it stopped, would KKR have won the game?
I don't think so, Baji. Honestly, I don't think so. We needed approximately 40-45 odd runs of 24 overs. Narayan and Shardul batting. Obviously, the first ball that Shardul faced yesterday, he hit it, for a beautiful 6 over mid wicket. It was his lucky shot, I believe. But at the same time, I don't think that we would have won. Even if the rain wouldn't have come, I don't think we would have won.
Yeah, I think that was the feeling in the crowd, and that the game was almost over once he went out. The Russell had got out because I think there was two big points when Prabh Simran dropped the Russell catch. Everybody went, it went quiet for a bit. The DJ started to pump up Sidhu Moosewala, and we got back into the role. And then when Russell went out, I think the crowd did think that as well. Aryan, from a distance, who stood out for you?
Who stood out? I think it was a collective effort in both bat and bowling. You can't single out a player, but in batting, Bhanuka was the main contributor. In bowling, Arshdeep obviously led the attack. But again, as I said, it's going to be a collective effort. You can't forget Sikandar Raza in the field, safe catching, safe fielding, and brilliant performance. A collective effort always boosts the team. And for one, Trevor Bayliss is the most calm coach I've seen in a Punjab dugout. That guy was literally sitting in the corner viewing everything, so it was so nice to see. And you could see the boys backing each other. You could see the spirit, and I really like the way the team is going. It's early days, early doors, but really nice victory.
That was brilliant. And even Preeti was calm yesterday because I was sitting quite close to Preeti and she was very calm as well. So this calmness is really looking good. Yuvraj, to you, Shikhar Dhawan's captaincy from Mumbai studio. How did you see Shikhar Dhawan's captaincy from that view? Can you hear me, Yuvi? Are you there, Yuvi? His network isn't right, I think. Rishabh, for you,
is my network fine?
Yeah, you're audio now. Yeah. Shikhar Dhawan's captaincy for you, UV? Looks like we're having some technical issues there.
I'll take this one now.
Yeah.
Shikhar's captaincy, I think he was really well aware of the rain. Number one, he was like quick change. He knew that the over rate, and we were 1 over behind. Okay, that's also a talking point, but he was spot on with his decisions. Ellis, Karan, Arshdeep, my power play bowlers, I was clear on that. Rahul Chahar, Sikandar Raza to the left-hander because he turns the ball away from him. He kept Sikandar Raza when Rinku and Nitish were batting. Excellent. And then as soon as Russell came in, he's weak against leg spin. Straight away, you bring in Rahul Chahar and you got the wicket of Rinku Singh. I was wondering why Rahul Chahar is not coming on, but you could understand the strategy behind it. The only thing I would say, Rishi Dhawan, because KKR were looking for someone to feed on to increase the run rate. And I think that was the time Rahul Chahar could have been brought in, but except for that, in the first assignment, Shikhar Dhawan 9.5 out of 10. Brilliant captain.
Yeah, brilliant. I think that's right. On the field, he looked very authoritative. Everybody went there. He was chatting to the bowlers quite a lot as well. He had Sikandar Raza in his ear quite a bit as well. So you could see that it was a team collective effort. Rishabh, from your from KKR's perspective, Nitesh Rana was the first-time captain. Was you impressed with Nitesh Rana? Is there anything that he could learn maybe from Shikhar?
See, Paji, he have a lot to learn from the first thing, because obviously he is not a full-time captain. He's not even a Delhi captain right now, if I'm not wrong. So, definitely we are missing our full-time captain in the likes of Shreyas Iyer. Not just his captaincy, but obviously, we are definitely missing him as a full-time middle order batsman, because I believe that if he was there, the betting strength would have been better. But at the same time, yes, I was not impressed by Nitish Rana or his captaincy in the first game. See, I've been one of the biggest supporters of KKR since 2008. And I can, obviously, I don't have any hesitation in saying this, but this is one of the weakest teams that we've had in the competition since 2008.
Wow. Big statement there. And we will wait to see if that is correct. But again, you could see there was a David Wissa moment in that game, and I thought David Wissa would come on at some stage. Yeah,
you can see
I thought that. Yeah.
From the first game itself, before even the start of IPL, I was discussing this with my friends that we are underdogs. We know that. But yesterday, what I felt was that we played like underdogs. There was no confidence in bowling, batting, or even fielding. And you could see that as a fan from outside. So that was something which obviously I saw. Obviously it was disheartening as a fan.
Wow, strong words from Rishabh there. I really respect that honesty from there. From our perspective, Aryan, obviously we've learned a lot. Was there any areas that you think we can improve going to versus RR? Because that is a massive game as too.
Because the area we can improve against a good bowling attack, excellent bowling attack against RR is that, okay, you plan to put your foot on the fifth gear, but you need to switch gears for a bit. You can take 8 to 10 balls. It's not always, if you're 100 for 10, 100 for 1 in 10 overs, it's not always you're going to get to 210. That's why I really respect the reassessment of Punjab Kings. They reassessed the score and they played out Varun Chakravarti and Sunil Narayan. Raza and Karan knew that if we take a bit of a risk, we might get out, and then they capitalize on Tim Southee in the end. So that's a good reassessment. Punjab Kings need to assess according to the situation. That's all I want from them, and they did that pretty well. 190 was a very heavy score. So I believe that even against RR, even if we bat first, we get to 180, 190, we have the bowling to do the tricks. It's just that we need to respect the conditions. That's all I want from the boys.
And if we look at what's happening in the IPL, the home teams are winning the games. But today, I think RL will win this game against Sunrisers. So the home form is most important in the IPL. If you win your home games, then you've got a chance of qualifying for the top 4. From the KKR perspective, what was the highlight for you, Rishabh? There was some highlights, some lowlights. What was the highlight for you?
I believe Russell is in form, so that's a good thing. Russell is hitting the ball cleanly, so that's a good thing. Off late, the Rinku Singh's performance in the domestic have been really good as well. Rinku Singh's as well as Nitish Rana's performances. So I was pretty keen to see them both in the KKR setup. So I was obviously it was happy to see them, playing stroke, and the stroke making was good as well. Obviously we have a few gaps as far as death bowling is concerned. I'm concerned as far as our death bowling is concerned. But yes, I was pretty happy to see the betting lineup as well as the way we promoted Mandeep Singh top of the order, because I believe that Mandeep Singh is a very, very underrated batsman in the Indian cricket setup.
And that was a good movement because obviously he's used to the Mohali ground, and obviously Arshdeep's bowling, but Arshdeep won the battle.
I think Sandeep or Arshdeep.
Arshdeep won that battle. Yuvi, you're back with us now. Just a quick summary of yesterday, your perspective on how Punjab Kings played and what we need to learn going into the next match.
I think what we need to learn is that we, more than learning, I would rather put emphasis on forgetting what has happened in the past. Because even in previous seasons, we always get to a very good start and then we move on to diminishing further. Let's just forget we had a complete dominant performance in the first game. Let's put emphasis on one game at one time in order to prosper further. Like if we are to move on to the playoffs, we'll have to forget that such a game happened. So yeah, let's keep on moving. And one thing I loved about yesterday's game was that it was an absolute team effort. Ever since that sheer domination by Prabh Simran with the bat, moving on with Shikhar Dhawan's moderate batting middle of those, and then Rajapaksa's acceleration. Everything was pretty fun to watch. Yeah.
Yes, and I think from being in the crowd, it was more likely to. We were worried as soon as Prabh Simran came on. Was it too early for that he got out, and what would happen next? But Rajapaksa really stole the show there, and I think his form is going to be crucial until Liam Livingstone comes back. But guys,
Prabh's dismissal was very unfortunate. I wouldn't blame him for that dismissal. That was unfortunate, and the kind of a flow he was batting in, I expected him to be scoring at least a 50 in that game. Yeah.
Brilliant, guys. It's been an excellent show. We do have to wrap up. But again, let's see what happens in the next game for us against RR. I think that is going to be the real acid test for us because we'll be up against a complete team.
Yes.
Like Rishabh has just said, underdog thinking won't be there against RR. It'll be a very strong batting against a very strong bowling, and good bowling against a good potential batting as well. So I think that is going to be one of the games. It's in Guwahati as well. So guys, just a quick prediction on that game. Rishabh as a neutral.
It's the IPL Classico, modern day Classico.
It is the Classico. A Northern Classico as well. Rishabh, as a neutral fan, do you fancy Punjab Kings or do you fancy Rajasthan Royals?
Absolutely, Rajasthan Royals all the way. The way they have been playing today, I mean, they look like a sight to beat in this IPL. So, RR.
Yeah, RR for Rishabh as a neutral fan. Aryan, a quick one for you. RR or Punjab Kings to win that game?
Every day is not a Sunday, so even if RR are playing today well, they might not play well that day. But it's all upon I'm saying Punjab Kings, but also God help us. God, please help us again with Punjab Kings, with God, supporting God and Punjab Kings. So yeah, both.
So yeah, with Waheguru and Om's blessings, we will win that game. Puja will be in full flow for that game too. UV, final question to you. That game, what do we have to do right to win that game?
Punjab all the way. I'm calling a Gabbar 100.
Gabbar 100. Oh my God, that is a big thing. So guys, there we have our third show. Please follow us on Sadda Squad on Instagram and on YouTube. We want to connect with the Punjab Kings fan base. We thank Rishabh for joining us. Rishabh, you're welcome to the Punjabi family. I know you have Punjabi connections and you're a Delhi boy as well. So anytime you have time, please join us. Thank you guys for all your support at the stadium tomorrow. God bless. Take care. Jazba hai Punjabi. Prwah.